Hey everyone, Laser the Alien here. Just want to say welcome back to part 2 of modded Terraria. Just a couple of housekeeping items. So we're actually going to be moving to a slightly larger world, give us a little more room to explore and build in, and I think ultimately that, bring just a little bit more to the table. And when we do start it, getting into the world, it just looks exactly like this right here. So real flat and a couple of trees. So we got down just like any good Terraria player, and we got started on a house, which we're gonna break into a time lapse for this time around, and away we go. And alrighty guys, like that, we have a little more space built for NPCs to move in. We will definitely be needing quite a bit more room in the near future, seeing as Calamity and Thorium are going to add a whole bunch. But I think this is going to manage in the meantime. So the next thing on our agenda is definitely going to be King Slime. Typically really easy to get knocked down of the park. Just unfortunately with Revengeance and Eternity mode turned on, he's going to pose a little bit more of a challenge, or else I would just fight him right now. So the next thing on the docket we're going to go through, we're going to get a couple more upgrades, max out our health, and we'll be back when it's ready to craft some stuff. Guys, check this out. So while I was actually doing a little loot exploring in Calamity mod, for those of you who have not played the mod or not even been to space in Calamity, they actually add these little planets which typically have resources or different biomes or something like that. This one next to us actually has an enchanted sword shrine, which does have a chance at dropping the Arcalis. Actually got this from a different one. So a new addition in Calamity's latest update, Rust and Dust, it looks like they've actually added a honeycomb chest in this one. So this is my first impression, first time seeing it, and it's not very exciting, but it's still a cool find. So I'm just going to bring you guys back in for that, and we'll skip on a little further in a bit. And just like that, through the power of internet magic, probably better known as editing, we are ready to go. So what we are going to go for is actually Thorium mod's namesake material. So it's going to be Thorium armor. Main reason we're going with Thorium stuff more early on is just as the game progresses, Thorium is just going to get outpaced by Calamity equipment. And unfortunately, it's just going to make it a little bit harder to use it later down the line. And do we have enough thorium for the shield? Do not. All right. And we're going to go ahead and make a slightly better hook while we're at it. And while we were down underground, we actually met a man named Tim, which is you know, the wizard that rarely spawns in the cavern layer, maybe underground. Don't quote me on that. So he always drops a wizard hat, which will actually make a set bonus with any wizard robe. So that's pretty cool. But he also dropped the plasma rod, which is a calamity weapon. It's pretty decent. And then got an enchanted sword from the aforementioned enchanted sword shrine. And then we also went through and did the Thunderbird again, and it dropped this didgeridoo. And so we're going to see if it can didgeridoo some damage to the Slime King. And I think that will cover our bases for the most part from what we need. And then we're actually just going to get some grenades. Alrighty. And away we go. Alrighty. Didgeridoo doing some damage. And here is the scary part. Having to turn back around on some of the more earlier boss battles. Unfortunate, you know, part of life. But you know, things are going swimmingly, actually. Ooh. Get a health potion in real quick. So the red gem up top is a revengeance mode attack. The falling slime is actually from an eternity mode attack. Ooh. Oh my. Alrighty, we're gonna have to cut that, make it look like I'm a little better at Terraria than I actually am. We'll give that another go. Alrighty. So here we go with our next attempt. We added a couple of torches, make it a little more visible for everybody. Everybody at home. Also the king among us. Blah 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 blah. The keen-eyed among us may have noticed that I actually forgot to use the buff potions. Alrighty. I hope you guys enjoyed that little cut together time lapse. We did it, guys. King Slime is no moss, and there's even party balloons in the background celebrating our tremendous victory over what is actually supposed to be the easiest boss in Terraria. Let's run back here now. Open our treasure bag, and then see what we got. So, okay, we got the Eternity Mode drop, the Slimy Shield. Grants immunity to Slimed, which is a pretty nasty debuff if you're dealing with really just the Slime thing, so it really only applies to this one. But while equipped, landing causes his little slime balls to fall on the cursor. So I don't really think it's too useful in, you know, everyday use. But it's not too bad to have. Dropped a couple of life crystals. He dropped a shadow diamond, as you can see right there, is from magic storage. So in making magic storage containers, it does require lots of gems to craft, including diamonds. So I think it was added to the mod as a way to just get players diamonds earlier in the game, so that way they could actually use the mod. And then we got a little bit of lore. Only a fool could be caught by this pitiful excuse for a hunter. Unfortunately, our world is no shortage of those. Favorite this item to gain 5% movement speed, 2% increased jump speed. However, your defenses were boosted by 3 due to your gelatinous body. So we become made out of jello. So you favorite like that. Move a little faster. I think I am going to take the 3 defense though. So we're going to leave that one off to the side. When it crates, sailfish boots. Those aren't useful at all. And then our treasure bag. A little bit of ninja gear. Throwing scroll. Oh, slimy hook. We'll take that. Royal jelly. And we got the crown jewel, so the revengeance mode drop as well. Whenever we're taking damaging debuffs, so like fire, poison, something like that, we're gonna get some extra defense, and we're gonna heal a little more. And other than that, I think that sums up everything that we got out of this boss battle. So alrighty, everybody, thank you for making it to this point of the video. If you did, or if you just skipped, that's fine too. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to drop a like, subscribe if you want to join the journey, and remember guys, the best is yet to come.